Hey YouTube, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time person to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I talk about fountain pens, stationery, and art supplies occasionally, occasionally on the art supplies, but I definitely talk about fountain pens and stationery and inks and all that good stuff. In today's video, I'm going to do my May currently inked. It is roughly the 5th of May, so happy Cinco de Mayo, no matter where you are in the world. I hope you had a good one. By the time you see this video, it will have come and gone. But I was exploring what inks I wanted to do in May, and I wanted to show you in my onion skin little cahier here what I thought I was going to be doing in the month of May, and it's already the 5th and it's already changed. So initially I was going to do in my TWSBI, and I still have this one going, in my TWSBI Iris, I have Colorverse Brunch Date, and I'm going to slap this underneath because I've got ghosting like crazy in this. So I have Colorverse Brunch Date. Then in my Mont Blanc Bohème, I had Pyro Iroshizuku Budo. That has already come and gone, and it's only the 5th of May. My Pilot Custom Heritage 92 is almost done with the Kiro no Iro number 5 Sakura ink. That one is, as you can tell, I was writing with this today and it's almost bitten the dust as well. Oh, I'm missing a pen. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. So I'm writing with my Sailor Pro Gear in Dianthus. I'm sorry. This was a Sailor Manual edition from last year. At Yoseka was selling these, but other people have had them too. I love this pen. I just was able to start writing with it. So I've been writing with that with Inkebera Pale Violet. That is the Pale Violet. And then I have in my Pelikan M400 and Tortoise, green white Tortoise, I have Diamine Sepia ink in it. That is that. And I'm sorry there is ghosting behind that, but I'm going to redo these because some of these have already kind of changed, like I said. I have my Pilot Custom 823, and in that I have Califilo Anahuac, and then my Platinum Curadis with a medium nib. I love this pen. It writes beautifully, and I like how engineered it looks. This is a medium nib. I'm writing in this with Pilot Iroshizuku Shinkai is the ink that I have in that one. And then last but not least, and I gotta take my clip out of the way so that you guys can really see this. I'm gonna put this down towards the side. I have in my Penlux Grandmaster with blue and gray swirl, I have Sailor Studio 941, which is a gorgeous ink, which is relatively new to my collection. I did end up buying that ink for the month of May. So those are the inks that I have. I'm going to redo them now in my other journal book so that you guys can kind of see a really clean version of what they look like in my currently inked. And I've got my red version of my onion skin ready to go. I'm not going to do the bottle stamps because I do find that they do make the pages ghost a lot, and they kind of bleed through with my the ink stamp that I was using. That looks nice, but I'm just trying that one out. So I've lost the, like I said, a couple of the inks along the way, but let's just do them really quick in the onion skin that's not. And let me zoom into this so that you guys can get a really clear view of what this looks like. So in my TWSBI, this is, and I hope I have this open so it's flowing, TWSBI 580 Iris, I think is what this is. Iris. I have Colorverse Date. I was going to sell this pen, and I started messing around with the nib, and it's finally starting to act right, so I pulled this off of my D-stash list. If you saw that in my photo, it has been pulled when I was teasing my D-stash. I gotta open up the vacuum on this D-stash list. So I decided to keep it. It's finally working right. I do love this color. It's a wonderful kind of warm pinkish brown color. So there's brunch date. I will go next to the Sailor. And this is the Sailor Manual. Dianthus. And this is a medium nib. Oh, the TWSBI Iris is actually I do believe extra fine. I'm starting to lose light here. No, I think it's a fine. Nope, it's extra fine. Extra fine. Hence the finickiness of the nib. And that's the first time I've had a really finicky nib from them. And once again, this is Inkebera. And this is my first time using Inkebera inks, and I'm having a very positive experience with it. That's Pale Violet. And next up, I will do the Pilot Custom 92 Heritage. I love this pen. This one has a medium fine nib, and this is Kyo do Iro, number 5, Sakura. And it's another well-behaved ink, so I'm very happy with that. And I'm kind of cheating at this point, so I can kind of go along with what's going on here. Then I have, I'll do my blue actually next, which is the Penlux. I was really jonesing for this pen this month. I got this at the DC Pen Show a couple of years ago, and it's wonderful to write with. And I think I bought it right out of the seller's hand. So I think he had tuned this, because it kind of writes to me sometimes like it's a custom grounded fine to me. Blue Swirl. And it can also take on the characteristics, to me anyhow, of a little bit of an metallic nib, given how sharp the angles can be. Studio. And this is 941. Love this color. And I sense I'm losing a little bit of daylight. I don't know if I'm going to get justice done on this, but I'm going to rush through and get the rest of these done really quick. And I've got next and this is the Pelikan. And this is in green, white tortoise. I call it green, white tortoise, but I think they just call it green tortoise. And excuse my misspelling, because I know I probably spelled it wrong. This is in a fine nib, and the ink is Diamine Sepia. Okay, there's that one. I will go ahead and do my Pilot Custom 823. So this one's a little bit warmer, and this one's a little bit more orange, as you can probably tell. So this is the Pilot Custom 823, and this is in a fine nib, and this has Califilo Anahuac. I think that's how that's pronounced. And I love that color. I usually kind of whip these colors out in the fall, but these were just the colors that I really felt like doing in the month of May. And lastly, but not least, I have my Platinum, Curadis in medium, and this is Pilot Iroshizuku Chiku-rin. All right, so you will get ghosting on this paper because it's onion skin, but I love the sound of it. The paper is ultra, ultra, ultra thin. But that's what it is. I think it's a pretty good looking lineup for the month of May. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'm going to just bring this a little bit closer so you can see what the colors look like. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully you made it to the end, and if you did, I really do appreciate it. And until next time, take care and stay safe. Also know that I still have pins available on my D-stash. They're on another video. I'll put that card above, as well as the Instagram information below. It will be in the description. And if you have any questions, like I said, put them down below as well. Love to hear what you guys are doing in the month of May. I hope everything goes well. Take care until next time. Bye.